Welcome to a better version of myself. You know, there's an invisible script that's running your life right this very second. It's this powerful force that kind of dictates your success, your happiness, even your health. And the crazy part is, most of us don't even realize it's there. So, how do we find it? And more importantly, how do we rewrite it?
Henry Ford absolutely nailed it with this quote. It really gets to the heart of what we're talking about. This isn't just about some fluffy positive thinking. It's about the fact that our beliefs are like active commands that are literally creating our reality, for better or for worse.
So what is this script anyway? Well, think of it as your core beliefs. These are those deep, often subconscious ideas that control how you act, how you feel, and the kind of results you get in life. It's like this invisible director behind the scenes, calling all the shots.
All right, so let's pull back the curtain on this invisible script. Let's really dig in and understand what it's made of and where on earth it even comes from.
Okay, so these core beliefs, they're basically our fundamental truths about how the world works. And they're formed kind of silently, throughout our whole lives, from our family, our culture, our experiences. They end up becoming the lens that we see absolutely everything through.
And here's where it gets kind of wild. This stuff gets physical. The whole mind-body connection, it's not just a vague concept. Your beliefs are literal commands straight to your nervous system, and they have real, measurable effects on your body. I mean, we see this so clearly with the placebo effect, right? Where belief in a simple sugar pill can cause actual healing. But then you look at its evil twin, the nocebo effect, where believing something will harm you can actually make you sick. It just goes to show our belief system can be our greatest ally or our absolute worst enemy.
So, now that we know just how powerful these beliefs are, it's so important to recognize that we all have these two competing voices, or you could say two different scripts that are always running in our minds. Let's get to know them.
On one side, you've got your limiting beliefs. You know them. They're the voices of doubt and fear that are always trying to hold you back. But then, on the other side, you've got your empowering beliefs. These are the voices of confidence, of possibility, the ones that push you forward. And you know the best part? You get to choose which one gets the microphone.
Just think for a second about how these voices pop up in the most important parts of your life. A limiting belief, like "I don't deserve love," can totally sabotage your relationships without you even realizing it. Meanwhile, an empowering one, like "I can learn whatever I need to succeed," well, that just blows the doors wide open for your career.
Now, choosing to run an empowering script, it's about so much more than just thinking positive thoughts. It's really about unlocking 4 incredible superpowers. And these are the exact tools that elite performers use to win the game in their minds long before they ever step onto the field.
And these 4 powers, they all build on each other. It all starts with vision, which then fuels your will, which in turn builds your resilience. And all of that leads to activation.
First up is vision. Your belief gives you this crystal clear picture of your goal. So clear it feels like it's already real. It lets you see the path to get there and helps you tune out all the noise, the distractions, the doubters, all of it.
Second, we have will. And let's be really clear here. This isn't just about that burst of motivation you feel when you start something new. Will is that relentless commitment to just keep going. It's saying, I will, even when things get tough or boring or just plain hard. It's the engine that just keeps chugging along.
Third on our list is resilience. This one is a game changer. This is how your belief totally transforms your relationship with failure. So instead of seeing obstacles as a big red stop sign, you start to see them as opportunities. Opportunities to learn, to adapt, and to get even stronger. Belief turns your setbacks into your biggest comebacks.
Oh, I just love this quote from Randy Pausch. It's so true. Adversity isn't there just to stop you. It's really there to stop the other people, the ones who don't want it as badly as you do. Your belief is the thing that helps you smash right through that wall.
And finally, we have activation. This is the trigger. This is what gives you full-blown access to all your talent, all your skills, all your training, especially when the pressure is on. Belief just burns right through any self-doubt and lets you perform at your absolute best.
So, okay, this all sounds great, but here's the million-dollar question. How do we actually do it? How do we consciously grab the pen and rewrite our own inner script, flipping it from limiting to empowering? Well, here's a practical 3-step roadmap you can start using literally today. It's a really simple but incredibly powerful process. You just identify, challenge, and then reframe.
First things first, you've got to identify the beliefs you're currently running on. And this takes some honest-to-goodness introspection. You need to ask yourself some direct questions about the big areas of your life. What stories have I been telling myself about money, about my health, about my career?
Okay, next. Once you've found a limiting belief, it's time to challenge it and then reframe it. You can do this by finding people who are living proof that your belief is wrong. You can educate yourself, diving into books from experts. You can visualize the outcome you want, use affirmations, and my personal favorite, just adopt an act-as-if mindset. Start expecting to win before you even begin.
I want you to remember this powerful truth. Your life is basically a mirror. By taking control of your inner world, by consciously upgrading your beliefs, you will, without a doubt, create profound positive changes in your outer world. The real work always starts on the inside.
So that brings us right back to you. This is a journey that never really ends. So let me ask you, what's one limiting belief, just one, that you are ready to challenge and rewrite, starting right now? Go ahead, make a commitment to yourself.
We would honestly love to see what you're committing to, so share your new, empowering belief down in the comments. And hey, if you found this explainer useful for rewriting your own script, please subscribe to a better version of myself and hit that bell so you don't miss out on more tools to build your absolute best life. Thanks for watching.